Tribe, friends, and family. It's your girl 144 Priestess. I'm here for a Pisces message today. You can have Pisces anywhere in your chart. Keep in mind it's a general and timeless reading, so just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. If you would like a personal reading, Akashic Records session, one-on-one session, or anything else, please feel free to check out the box below. It does have my website and my email. We're going to get right to your reading, Pisces. Divine Mother, Divine Father, what do we have for the Pisces sign today for their highest good? Divine Mother and Divine Father, what do we have for the Pisces energy today for their highest good and the highest good of all? You have hostilities, conflict, unrest. You do have a moon here. It is a full moon eclipse. Okay, it's a full moon eclipse in Scorpio. Conflict, unrest, hostilities. All right, what is this? What are these hostilities for the Pisces? And all this full moon eclipse, we talk about eclipse energy, eclipse season, Scorpio season. All it's doing is asking you to transform strategy. That's all it's asking you to do. And you have Door to Romance. You have Archangel Ariel to the sacral chakra. All these energies are doing are asking you to transform, Pisces. So for whatever comes up for you, it's asking for a new version of you. It's asking for a complete new version of you, asking you to change something, whatever it is. It's your transformation for your highest good. You also have strategy and you have romance. So you could be seeing the number 33. You do have 3 here, 21 or 31, 4. But there's a lot of 3s here. You could be between the ages of like 30 to 40 for some of you. But I'm getting more like some of you are either in your later 20s or you're in like your early 30s. That doesn't have to resonate with everyone. Let's see what this is about, Pisces. Strategy, door to romance, and hostilities. For the Pisces collective, hostilities, door to romance, and strategy. What's a 1-card energy for this reading? The Hangman, shifting your perspective. 2 of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of connection in your life, Pisces. It does say door to romance. So this could be like a loving connection of some sort. There's a shift in perspective. You may have hostilities with this connection right now, but it's requiring a shift in perspective. What's the Hangman card about for the Pisces? Why do we have the Hangman for the Pisces? You have the King of Wands, you have the Knight of Coins, okay? Why the King of Wands with the Knight of Coins? King of Cups, Nine of Wands. Why the King of Cups with the Knight of Wands? 9 of Wands, not Knight of Wands. Why the King of Cups with the 9 of Wands? Hierophant. Okay. And then the Death card. For some of you, there's some sort of like decision when it comes to love. Now, this eclipse is shaking up ourselves. It's shaking up things without of us so that we can transform ourselves. But it feels like there's also a shakeup in the connections around you. All right, Pisces. I almost see like choices. I almost see choices. You have the Hierophant, which is ruled by Taurus. It is the guru. It is the initiator, the counselor. It almost feels like you're a little bit torn in a way. Why do we have the Knight of Coins? Why are things slow over there? Why do we have the Knight of Coins with the King of Wands? Judgment. Something was slowed down on purpose, Pisces. Why the Judgment card? Emperor. And then the Page of Coins, okay? And you have a Queen of Coins over there. If you feel like things maybe like slowed down a little bit for you regarding a connection, that was very divinely led and guided. either you or someone else maybe like slowed things down. That was divine judgment, to slow things down, this connection. You could have seen it at the time as like conflict, like, okay, why is this person slowing things down, or why aren't they showing up, or whatever it is. There was some kind of bump in the road between you and this energy. But there was a strategy when it came to that. All right, Judgment, Emperor, Page of Coins. Why the Page of Coins with the Emperor? Six of Cups. Okay, this person could have started off small, or things were very slowed down, but it was meant to be that way. So at the time, we do have a shift in perspective with the Hangman, Temperance, Inner Peace, Alchemy. All right, you could have been frustrated with a connection or romance in your past, Pisces, because you felt like it was slowed down, like, why is this happening? This person isn't showing up the way I want them to, whatever it is. There was actually a strategy behind that. Things were meant to be slowed down. Why? Because when you slow things down, you're able to see things from a bigger picture in a different way. You're able to see more of a situation or a person. And so this was very meant to be that either it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, or it was way slower than you wanted it to. It allowed things to build. You have the Temperance card over here, which is a peace. You also have the Six of Cups. We're going to clarify the Six of Cups. Why the Six of Cups? You have Strength card, but in reverse. It's almost like an energy, Pisces, of like right person, wrong time, which I don't believe in that. I really don't believe in right person, wrong time. It's maybe a person that you would have wanted, but the time where it was more of like to reflect lessons for yourself or the other person, or like whatever it is. But it feels like the reason why things didn't go forward in this connection, it was slowed down for some reason. You, the other person, the universe, whatever it is. It's because there was more work to do. There's more digging to do. There was stuff that you wouldn't have seen. Why the Strength card in reverse? Page of Wands. Yeah, there was still more work to do. Knight of Wands. There would have been more work to do. And so if this would have worked out how you wanted it to, Pisces, there would have been more things to discover later. And what I'm getting is more of like inner work, like self-work. Self-worth for some people, because I'm hearing self-worth. But the slowing down allowed you to work on yourself. It allowed you to not jump into things. It allowed you to find some sort of inner peace that maybe you didn't even see or know. And so while it seemed like there was conflict in or hostilities when it came to this connection, especially romantic connection, there was a higher strategy behind it. You have a journal log and strategy here too. With a key. Oh, this is interesting. There's a heart. There's a key. Key. Heart. So this may or may not be your person. Someone brand new might completely come in. But all of this conflict with this person was very divinely led and guided. There's a strategy to getting to someone's heart. And not to say that there's a strategy to get like into someone's heart, even though I quite literally said that, but it's more of like a divine, like God's plan. There's a divine strategy for how this is going to work out. And it's not the way you want it to. It's not, your love life is not going to work out the way you want it to. But trust that, you know, when it comes to like that journal log, right? I see like a divine plan. There's a strategy regarding this romance. And this conflict is actually part of the strategy. We just as humans, we like to avoid conflict. We like to avoid difficult situations. We, you know, all those different things. But this conflict is actually a strategy when it comes to your daughter romance. But we just see conflict and certain things as bad. And it's shifting your perspective, Pisces, to not see it that way. Because the whole card that represents this whole reading is the Hangman, your card, Pisces, shifting perspectives. This conflict actually worked out in your highest good in this romantic connection. Why do we have the Knight of Wands here? Justice, balance, all right? And knowing, like, I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting for justice, or like, when is it coming in? The Sun card, it's here. All right, Five of Cups and the Sun. There's a lot of alchemy here. Nine of Wands is a warrior type of energy. I usually see it as endurance. This just feels like it just didn't happen the way you wanted it to. It feels like there was like a misperception. Not that it was a misperception, you know, but maybe what you thought was bad or what you thought was a conflict back then. Everything, you're realizing why everything happened the way it happened. There is some sort of divine orchestration, divine justice to this chaos or to this madness, right? Like even when it comes to the eclipse energy, there is a divine orchestration to chaos. There's a divine orchestration to transformation, to everything that this is, right? Why do we have the Hierophant here? You have the Queen of Wands. All right. Why the Hierophant with the Queen of Wands? Ooh. Pisces, this is either someone new or it's the same person. Everything has happened how it was supposed to be. You feel like someone wasn't giving you enough. Like, oh my, what's happening in this romantic connection? Blah, blah, blah. Slow down for whatever reason, road bumps. It's either this person and it had to happen the way it happened, or it was never this person. And all this conflict of who you thought was your person was leading you here. It was leading you here. And what the Nine of Wands and the Justice card is saying is like that weight, this war that you've been fighting, you know, this path you've been on, it's been worth it. There's been a reasoning behind everything that's happened. With the Hierophant, which is like, again, guru, counselor, I always see it as like initiator because he is quite literally initiating people here. Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands. This is your ultimate fulfillment, Pisces. This is your ultimate fulfillment. And it's been divine orchestration the entire time. I don't know why I hear like it's been right in front of your face the entire time. For some of you, maybe your person is like maybe someone who you didn't think it was. And it's been that person the whole time. All right. For some of you, this is not for everyone, but for some of you, you were worried about other people or other things. This is not for all of you, but this is channel coming through. You actually know who your person is. You just don't know it's your person. You know who your person is. You just don't even know it's your person. Or maybe that person doesn't even know it's you. But what this is signifying more is that there is a strategy to the conflict and to the chaos regarding like your love life and this door to romance. Ten of Coins with the Queen of Wands. Someone's going to want to marry you, Pisces. Like someone's going to want to marry you. Like, and marry I see as like, you know, like divine love or union. That is coming in and stable. All right? And so everything that you thought was slowed down in your love life, everything that didn't work out or seemed like a conflict, there was a divine strategy behind that. Why the King of Cups here? Look at that. This was a gift, the conflict. You have 6 of Coins and 5 of Wands. This conflict was a gift. Why the 6 of Coins with the 5 of Wands? Why the 8 of Wands? This is all coming in, Pisces. Empress card, okay? For you kings out there looking for a queen, that queen's coming in. For you queens out there looking for a king, that king is coming in, all right? Empress, Emperor energy. You have a lot of this masculine energy. You do have the feminine energy. This is all coming in for you. 8 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Your cup is going to be full for more than maybe it's higher than even what you thought you wanted, okay? So this is more of a message, Pisces, for those of you who have experienced those bumps, maybe separation in the twin flame journey. there's this overall theme. Like, we're doing this whole reading and they just keep bringing me like this theme. It's like, no, that all of that was to get them exactly where they needed to be, whatever it is, you know. So if there's any hostilities, conflict, or an unrest, especially regarding your life in general, or regarding like your love life, this is actually so you can meet that person. Like, I'm gonna give one example, Pisces. So say, for example, you lose everything, which I hope you don't, but say you lose everything, right? Or to you lose everything. Say like, okay, well, my life, I'm used to living in like Arkansas, and now all of a sudden I have to like move to California into like a 1 bedroom, right? You know, like just something like that, where like your whole life, like it's like, wow, this is a lot of conflict, you know, that this is a lot to deal with. What if your lover, like after all that conflict, was in the house next door to you in California? Like that's just the imagery I'm getting. That's like, whatever conflict that you perceive as conflict, it's bringing you exactly where you need to be. It's just uncomfortable in the way it's happening, but this conflict is actually divine orchestration that we see as a bump or the other side, right? It's like the way we perceive darkness or change or transformation. Like, we see it as an attack, that was actually God leading you where you need to be. So I give that example of like, you know, say getting up and leaving everything you know in Arkansas to go to California, which again, like, we might see it as like, oh my God, my life is changing, like what's going on? You don't know if conflict, of what you perceive as conflict, but is actually just a difficult shift or transition, is actually leading you to the love of your life, or to that abundance, whatever it is, Pisces. So if there's any conflict, allow it to guide you. And that's the message for today. Love is coming. It's so much higher. The way that this love feels, it's like just going to overflow. You had the 10 of Pentacles. You had the 10 of Cups. You had the 7 of Cups. There's so much coming in for you, Pisces. 9 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. You're starting off fresh. Look at that. 7 of Cups, 7, 7. So much coming in for you. So much opportunity. You are truly a limitless being, and abundance and love is no separate from you. Embrace this new beginning. Embrace this new change. Embrace any conflicts. Because all it's doing is bringing you this brand new foundation with love, money, yourself. All right. I'm going to be grabbing a few cards of advice. Again, if you would like a personal reading, one-on-one session, Akashic Records session, my entire website's 15 to 25% off right now. I am updating my website today, in the past few days. So if it doesn't work for you, please feel free to email me. Miracles, all right? Believe in miracles. I did a live one day. We did a mantra where it's miracles only. All right, you are a living miracle, Pisces. You have sacred action, decisive focus, and you have summoning power, instinct, intellect, and control. When life faces you with adversity or conflict, love, abundance, whatever it is, it does feel more like a love message, but it's either like there's been a rocky road when it came to your loving connection, or you've been having a rocky road. It's actually leading you to your love, that rocky road, right? And have decisive focus. All right, have decisive focus. Take sacred action. Call back your power. That's what this situation in your life, Pisces, is calling you to do, is calling back your power. Finding strength and balance in conflict. And that reminds you who you are. And it calls in everything that's for you. That love, that abundance. Both of those cards were there. It's calling in what's for you. Know your power. Understand your power. Understand your power. And overstand your power. I'm going to grab one more card of advice. Can I have one more card of advice for the Pisces? For the magical, multi-dimensional Pisces. I have delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. Always expect the best. You know? And you have sanctuary over here too. So whatever's going on in your life, Pisces, expect that better is coming. Expect that better is happening. Expect that better is being birthed from whatever your current and present moment is. It's the Taurus energy too. With this Taurus full moon, taking the pleasure in simple things. Allow yourself to indulge. Find pleasure in the little things. And just enjoy life. All right, this beautiful, crazy, peaceful, chaotic, Right, finding beauty and pleasure in all of those cycles. It does feel like there was a conflict cycle, but find the beauty and the pleasure even in that conflict cycle. And be thankful for how it transformed you, because this is an example that sometimes it's through that, again, it takes pressure to make a diamond. So it does feel like it was a little bit of that for you, Pisces, where there was a lot of pressure. But whether you're at the diamond part or not, please understand that, like, all of that process was just the pressure to make that diamond. You know, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this resonates. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.